186 for 6 by Australia in the third T20I at Hobart. 50s from Tim David, 74 of 38 at close to 200, and a wonderful 64 from the Hulk, Marcus Stoinis.
Why do they call him a Hulk?
Solid strapping lad.
Solid strapping
I
lad.
thought David would be that. He's bigger than him.
But I think Stoinis is more muscular.
Undertaker.
Yeah, you could call him Kane or Undertaker. Taller lads.
Yes.
But Stoinis isn't that Hulk-like. He's because
He's kind of ripped. Yeah.
He's really lean and fit.
I mean, they called Maxwell Big Show. He's not fat. So
Hulk would be like a Hayden.
In his day, Hayden.
Something like that.
Yes.
Or to an extent, Andrew Simons. Like that.
Simon.
Those are this Stoinis is quite lean. Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee, right?
Like ripped.
He's very ripped. There's no two ways about it. But not.
100%. उससे तो Hulk is that अपना गुलबदीन.
Gulbuddin Naib is a Hulk. Yes.
Proper.
Yes. Yep. So 186 for 6 by Australia with Arshdeep Singh, Varun Chakravarthy all taking a couple of wickets. But Bumrah, economical, none for 26. But gentlemen, what do you think? Above par, below par, or is the total right up India's alley considering?
First question I have in mind, if you were not going to bowl Washington Sundar, that is my first question. If you were not going to bowl Washington Sundar, and now don't come up with left hand, right hand, because you knew how many left-handers or right-handers or whatever they are in the team. You know that, right? You know all of it. You've taken Washington Sundar. He's not bowled a single over. Why is it then that you had him in the team? Please.
I have no answer. In fact, I have a further criticism because you've taken a Washington Sundar, someone who you know can offer you on a good day 2 overs in the power play. He didn't bowl a single over in the power play. Not one. When you needed 1 over from a spinner in the power play, you turned instead to Varun. Has bowled in the power play, sure, but can be hit or miss over there. Best suited to the middle overs. You had to get 1 over out of them. Why not there? Or if then you realize this conundrum and you realize that Abhishek is the way to go, then surely Abhishek should have been your 6th bowler, and you could have had a Rinku Singh in the number 8 slot. Then you would, that way you would have strengthened your batting. You would have had 6 bowling options. Every box ticked. Why? What is the thinking at times? I don't understand. Did you suddenly realize in middle of the match that there's so many right-handers? If so, that's very poor, because we were looking at the team sheets. Generally speaking, Australia are a far more right-hand leaning side in T20s than otherwise. They are mostly right-handers. So why did you need the off-spinner? If you had the off-spinner who's good at bowling in the power play, why did you not bowl him in the power play? I do not understand. I don't understand the tactics at play here. Are we reaching a point now where we are treating bilaterals purely for experimentation? In which case, then we shouldn't really be bothered about results. If that's going to be the case.
I do have a feeling you're trying to find more and more answers. There may not be a need to find certain answers, but I think you are. The fact that there is Jitesh playing today, the fact that until last match you had your number 8 bat and bowl. This time around, perhaps just bat. And that too, I fear, may not be the case if the top order clicks. So I really don't understand what's really happening. I think this is about finding more answers. This is about knowing what every resource has to offer and who fits into the 11 and what is it that we can draw from each player. I think this is down that road. Nowhere I say that this 11 is close to what you may eventually be playing in the T20 World Cup. And now every time there's a team sheet that you see, you will be thinking, okay, this is perhaps something which is to do with the 11. But I think you're right now in that zone where you're trying to find who is it that can do what placed in whatever.
So if it's for experimentation, okay, fair point. If it is for experimentation, why was there such a long discussion after the last T20I between the coach and the captain,
assistant coach,
everyone else,
bowling coach,
and it was quite a serious discussion? And how is it a coincidence that right after that discussion, now the next match you've made wholesale changes? If you don't care about bilateral results and if it is only going to be treated as an experiment, then you could have all been laughing, joking around, doesn't matter, chal ye match tum khelo, wo match wo khele, something like that.
See, at this time, the Indian cricket team is behaving like that one student who who doesn't know the answer, but to just fill up the supplement by supplement, he's writing an answer. There is no head or tail to the thesis that he's trying to figure out, this experimentation that he's trying to figure out. You pick a Sundar, but you don't play him as a bowler. Last match, you had a fifth bowler, but you didn't bowl your fifth bowler.
Last match, you didn't bowl your fifth and sixth bowler. You had only 4 bowlers.
The only explanation for that match was that because it was such a small total that you were like, okay, let's just go with the best bowlers that we have. So, that rare outside chance that we can win. That okay, fine, I'll give it. But in this game, I don't know. I go back to a Washington Sundar. If you needed an all-rounder in that position, or why was it a spin bowling all-rounder and not a fast bowling all-rounder? I would have played Harshit if you needed that, because you would have at least utilized him. 2, you did not need that cushion of a bowler, so that is why you wanted to have a batter. Then I agree. If you wanted to have a batter, then why you need to get Washington and go with a better batter in Rinku? Simple as that. 3, no, I could not take Harshit or a batter because I needed a spin bowling option, which is my third spin bowling option, which you used in an Abhishek. So no matter which way you look at it, whether, if I was in the press conference and I asked this question as to please explain why you're playing Washington, there's only 3 or 4 answers you can give me, which will make logic. One, you'll say, no, we needed batting till 8. Then for that, I can say that you could have gone with a Harshit also, because that would have given you a fast bowler rather than bowling Shivam Dubey. You would have had a Harshit bowling, right? Who would have been better than Shivam Dubey, right? Not an Arshdeep, but would have been better than that. So that you wouldn't have, then your counter can be, no, we didn't want a fast bowling all-rounder, we wanted a spin bowling all-rounder. So I said that you have in an Abhishek. No. We wanted a better, apart from Akshar, you're having apart from Akshar. No, we wanted a third spin bowling option. Then that you have in Abhishek, still you don't need in Washington. No, we wanted a better batter to do the job. Then you have a Rinku. Nothing that you can say can justify the call why you played a Washington.
Listen, there's one thing, a lot of people on the internet, on our chats are obsessing over the fact that Gambhir is obsessed with number 8. You need batting till 8. You're barking up the wrong tree. You want to criticize anything, please ask me and please answer the question for me, because I, for the life of me, haven't been able to figure out why do you need 3 spin bowling options in Australia?
Yeah.
Why do you need 3 spin bowling options in Australia? Just because they're your best bowlers, it means you'll play them regardless. There's nothing in the condition. Someone like an Akshar today was being economical, but it wasn't a threat as far as wicket taking options was concerned. Varun was a bigger threat, and Varun really was your only threat. You gave one bowler to Abhishek because, quite frankly, you realized that you couldn't have bowled your off spinner against 2 right-handers. Why did you have an off spinner in the team in the first place? Why do you need 3 spin bowling options in conditions that are going to be pace bowler friendly? Please answer that question for me. I haven't figured it out. This has been the one criticism I've had. Even when I watched, I always said it was always
not 3 spin bowling options.
4 actually, because you're counting Abhishek.
4 spin bowling options.
If you have to look at it, 4 spinners, what was the thing? Oh, we can't take 4 spinners in Australia.
But He's retired.
That was for the ODIs. That was the argument that was mentioned. Oh, we can't.
So ODI pitches are different than T20.
I just don't understand. That is why this experimentation, you're trying to create a Frankensteinian monster, but you're creating nothing. It's just thin air that you're creating. I don't understand. As I said, even in the toss, this bilateral series, this match is the experimentation is on vibes.
I think that way is perhaps cricket's evolved, and this Indian team definitely. You're always just looking at the big prize, and bilateral series may not have been as competitive of late, or have that sort of it doesn't get the players going with that series defeat or that series win on their mind.
So why is it?
I think you're always looking at.
Okay. So then rest Tilak Verma also, rest Shubman Gill also, rest Bumrah. I'm saying, then why does a Rinku also not get a chance? In fact, if you're testing more things, I would go so far as to say I would have probably played a Sanju and a Jitesh together.
Let's play one as a batter.
I need to figure those things out. If it is all about bilateral, just experiments and not taking it too seriously, then who do you want to test at the moment? Sanju? Because you're not really sure. And Jitesh, okay, you want to try him, you bring him, play Sanju then as a batter. Tilak Verma, is going to be playing for you. Suryakumar Yadav, is going to be playing for you. Shivam Dube, in that sense, you know, is going to be playing for you. Get a Rinku to bat. Get a Sanju to bat. Opener, give.
See, you're obviously making changes to those, firstly to certain positions, and there will be certain walk-ins. And there's certain players who
Okay, captain is your walk-in. Abhishek is your
just
walk-in.
Bumrah is your
Walk-in.
walk-in.
No, but then, Hare bhai, that's what I'm trying to say. So try out the guys you
you're
want to
looking
try.
at, let's say, somewhere there could be some doubts about a Dube. There are definitely doubts about a Harshit, Washington Sundar, Jitesh. Again, I'm just trying to figure out around these 4-5 guys, and I'm trying to, be bringing in squad rotation, and I'm just see the pool is the same. I'm not saying that by this you're extending the pool. No way are you increasing your pool. It's these 15-16 players around whom I want to make different 11s. Certain players will always be there. Certain, I'm just trying to see, okay, this 1-7, everyone bats, this philosophy, how many of these guys are really able to do it? Jitesh, I'll give him one chance, okay. One, whether he performs or not, I'll be willing to give him 2. It's a big series. Okay, if not 2, am I willing to give him a 3rd? Or no, Sanju's there, Sanju's a proven guy. Yes, it's going to take him some time to adapt because it's only the second tournament now that he is being asked to bat in the middle order, but otherwise we know we've made that shift, so it's still work in progress.
Can I call it what it is? If suppose you may win the series, you may do all this, but I think you're taking a very casual approach.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry. This reeks of casual approachism, if I have to look at it. Casual approachism.
I mean, see,
This is not the end of this. This is not the last match of the series. You still have 2 more games after this. You are in danger of either drawing the series or losing the series. This is a very pivotal moment at this point. You make 3 wholesale changes. Anyway, your lineup is not that settled. You shuffled it up and down in Melbourne. Because you have been winning, these kind of things get thrown under the carpet. But now, if you lose a series against Australia for the very first time after how many years?
It's not even that, Siddharth. One is that, things going under the carpet. Because you were saying, no, you're trying and you want to test. You are forgetting for certain players, without you realizing it, without any of us realizing, and now you can keep saying, okay, it's bilateral, so we're trying. Let's say Sanju as an example. Before you know it, slowly and steadily, he would be out.
Yeah, it's already started.
So then,
It's like the nudging.
So how, see that approach that you are saying, no, is when you make everyone comfortable and say, no, we're actually rotating, don't worry. If I had seen that sort of a mindset or approach, I would have said, fine, they are not going to be rushing into things, he will get a long shot, they're just trying Jitesh for a few games, they'll know. It won't happen. Slowly or slowly, before you know it, 2nd, 3rd series here, he's not even there. I've all forgotten about it. You've seen it's happened in Test match.
Yeah.
Sarfaraz is without
Doing anything wrong.
failure as such. He's been slowly, steadily, first out of the 11, then out of the squad, then out of India A, out.
Then out.
Exactly.
Ishan Awasthi's playbook. It's happening. You flip the pages, he goes away. He's out of the family picture. That's how this Indian cricket team is operating at this point.
And see, what really bothers me is that there's no rhyme or reason to it. Like, what I normally understand is that you have a team combination, right? It's like, to use a football analogy, you have a formation. So you know that you've got to play, you're playing 4 defenders, you're playing 3 midfielders, and you're playing 3 forwards, and you switch it around. Here, there is no set template. All you know is you have to have 8 batters, come what may. Oh, now what the bowling combination might be, how many spinners you're playing, how many pacers you're playing, how you'll fill those numbers. It just seems like a case of chalo, get these ones in first, then we'll make the rest of it and go with it. There's no rhyme or reason. As I said, if you're playing in a country like Australia, chalo fine, you need 1 spinner, 1 wrist spinner or a mystery spinner is a must in T20I cricket. One, other than that, you can have someone who will bowl you some finger spin, who can be a container, who will give you 2 overs. You still need 4 pace bowling all around, 4 pacers. How do you fit in your 4 pacers? You need 2 pacers who are proper pacers and maybe 2 all-rounders. You're not going with that template. From game 1, you've been playing 3 spinners, technically 4 because Abhishek has played all those games. He's just bowled for the first time today. Where is the logic here? There is no logic. It's just vibes. It's no logic, just vibes. That's the tagline of this tour so far.
This has been a vibes tour. Honestly, it's been a vibes tour. It began with 2 individuals, though they brought in some different vibes. Here, experimentation, under the garb of experimentation, there is a casual vibe in this Indian team.
Thoda casual.
Casual.
What is the vibe of our viewers?
It starts with Fast and Curious. What a selection in the form of Washington Jayasuriya. Okay. Great spell from Shivam Pollock. Arshdeep, wrong selection. Harshit Pollock was better.
No, Harshit Callis.
Harshit Callis, yeah.
I think I would go for that.
Yeah. Great
People
coach
making
Gautam
memes.
Buchanan.
I made that comparison 2 days back. I'm claiming that.
Gautam Buchanan.
Multi-captain theory, and now you've got multiplayer theory.
Yeah. Multi-role theory also.
Yeah.
Fast and Curious, Shane beat you to it.
Yeah. Washington Jayasuriya.
that he can claim.
Harshit Callis, though, I've seen on memes.
Shivam Pollock. Wow. Sky, Rakesh Bhushan is saying, Sky at toss said Arshdeep for Rana. You people advocated always Arsh has to come in team for spinner. Sanju moved from 1 to lower order and 3 now out. What is GG up to? GG whims and fancies continue.
Yeah, correct. That's what we were saying. No, if you have to keep your bowling combination in play, then why do you need 2 pure spinners? Get 1 pacer in. Gambhir hurt, get 1 pacer in. That's it. Rest is, I'll figure it out. Bas, oh yeah.
See, it is Sky can say whatever at the toss. Then he should have been courageous enough to have made that one change only. Arshdeep for Ash. He didn't, na? He made multiple changes. You can say what you want in the toss. Let me see them go then with 7 batters. They won't do that.
Not a chance.
Yeah. So it's like, so you're treating Harshit like Hardik Pandya. When Hardik Pandya goes, multiple changes have to happen.
And by the way, then it'll be 7 batters. If you include a Harshit, then you're going with 6 batters. Actually, 6 proper batters. Doomsday.
Yeah.
Pranit Datta says that we know GG likes the 8 batsman theory, but it's almost criminal that one of the class of Kuldeep, Arsh, Varun misses out. Also unfair on Sanju, dropped after Mimai. Sanju, the nudging has begun. Soon it'll be nudge, wink, wink. Out you said, old chappie. Sorry for your loss.
2 players, whatever the situation, somehow find themselves in the wrong end of the selection. Sanju Samson, Kuldeep Yadav.
Yes.
Sarfaraz Khan.
We're talking white ball.
White ball.
Yashasvi Jaiswal.
Jaiswal, another one.
Though, see with Yashasvi what happens, he's been out of the squad, but usually when he's in the squad, he's playing. Like he's not been like, he scores run, he's in the squad, but he sits out because you're making way
For the T20 I can add Rinku.
14 months back,
I
the
agree,
man was
but-
out of the squad for the World Cup.
No, I agree.
Now-
That's a larger thing, that you've taken a call that you've gone with Gill. It's not like how Kuldeep is going into every series as he's your match winner and not playing a single match while he's there with the squad. That has not happened with Yashasvi as much as it happens with a Sanju and a Kuldeep. It's been happening for like years now.
Gill has the ultimate aura. For one guy, 3 guys position and role got compromised.
Two. Because Sanju dropped down, and then you had to put Rinku Singh on the bench.
Jaiswal.
Jaiswal third. Yes. So 3 players just
Iske saath 3. Muft. That's the way. Rakesh.
unmatched aura.
Yes. Rakesh Bhushan. White ball, we had Jadeja, Azhar, Rana, UV, Kef standing at point. Now we see Washi, Aksar, even Bumrah. I saw once. Why don't we have now expert fielders for crucial position? Where are experts?
It's a good point he makes, because today when Washi was at point, he dropped Tim David on 20.
Yes.
What did Tim David do to you after that?
54 additional.
And I'm, by the way, very surprised with those other names. Akshar, I can still take it. He's
Good
a good
catcher.
fielder. He does fielding there in the point, and he's taken some catches there as well. So him is fine. He's dropped a few. Also recently dropped it, hit his hand. I know, but he's still a good fielder there. But the rest, I don't think are specialists.
And Washington, though, is a bit of a butterfingers. Let's be frank. He has a tendency of dropping dollies.
Also, I thought Azhar was more slip. Was he at point also?
Slip gully.
Yeah, not at
He's mostly
point.
slip and gully. Point was Jadeja. Covers used to be Robin Singh.
Robin Singh.
Yeah, Robin Singh.
Gun
Those are
fielder.
your good fielders.
Gun fielder.
UV was also very good.
Yeah, UV and
UV,
point
Kef.
back
Same
to point.
UV at point and Kef at cover.
Cover.
That is what they would have.
Robin Singh. Oh, those 90s days. Yeah.
And-
Shubhadeep.
Says the same point which I was making. How come Sundar is there ahead of Rinku? Why no 8 needed ahead of
Number
Kuldeep,
8.
Harshit or third bowler? Or why is a number 8 needed of this? In any format, maybe 1 out of 20 matches, the team will need the 8 while chasing or scoring.
Arey, you had the opportunity in Melbourne. It didn't work out. That time you were 6 down. He rescued you, but he didn't rescue you enough. That's why a number 8, whatever he brings to the table, is very notional. He will not hit you 50s or 100s every time he steps out on the field. Simple.
Naveen Narayan says, very harsh on Sanju. After one match, you're dropped. Yet players like Gill and Harshit keep on getting opportunities. Missing Rana, he might have got a 5-er.
Very sarcastic.
Though I know you're being sarcastic, but I would have played Rana here. in place of a Sundar. That
Exactly.
would have been your perfect 11.
A much better 11.
Yeah. Arshdeep was definitely needed. We've been saying that. That would have been.
This
a
would have
better.
been the correct 11 to go with had you been playing in
We
Dubai.
say all this, and today Washi smashes 50 of 20 balls, takes you home.
Good.
I mean, that's why hindsight is a wonderful thing, right? But
Washington Jayasuriya.
I'm sticking to my guns for now.
Yeah. Oh, Rakesh Bhushan with my favorite train analogy. Indian team right now is like train compartment. A co-passenger comes and asks for a bit of space in your seat. Then he pushes you slightly and folds his leg, sits properly. Then he pushes you completely and sleeps in your seat. RAC vibes coming. Indeed. Indeed, my friend. Oh, train journeys. Yes, indeed. So what do you guys think? Can this total be chased?
Does it matter? Everything is experimentation, vibes, and we'll try everything for
But you
World
know,
Cup.
no. What will happen? If you win, all this will be swept under the carpet.
At this point, have you guys seen that show? Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yes,
It was an
yes.
At this point, it's like the intro to that show. Welcome to bilateral series where the team sheets are made up and the results don't matter. That's what you're having right now.
1,000 apologies.
You're mixing shows.
That's
That's Mind Your Language.
Yeah.
Oh, whose line is it anyway?
Whose Line Is It Anyway is an improv comedy show.
And,
Yeah, Drew Carey. The show's back
Yeah.
now also. It's
Oh, really?
yeah, but not with Drew Carey. It's I'm forgetting the name of the actress.
those three.
Three
six
guys,
actors.
yeah.
Wayne Brady
I don't
and
know.
Colin Mockery
Yeah.
Colin, I
remember
think,
that
is
face.
gone.
and Ryan Stiles.
Yeah.
One thin guy, one chubby.
That is
Thin guy
Colin.
was Ryan, the tall guy.
really thin.
Yeah, he was always funny.
That was Colin, I think, was
Colin was the short guy balding.
Yeah. Okay.
He was very funny.
Yes.
Colin.
He was more
And
funnier
then there was this
than
black guy as well.
Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady. Yeah.
Wayne Brady was
Good
best.
singer.
Exactly. When the singing stuff came, that man was top draw. I think he had tours to India also. Wayne Brady.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, quickly answer this question.
I don't think you're winning this.
Ooh.
Neither am I.
Ooh.
I actually think this is an above par total. I was looking at.
There's no
how-
Hazelwood, na?
No Hazlewood.
That's
I'm
why I
saying
wish-
India is winning.
Same. India is winning.
With
Same,
no
same.
Hazelwood, I'm.
No, I feel I was looking at how this pitch was last year, and it does feel like this is an above par total.
By the way, Australia never lost at Hobart. It's 5-0 for them. Can they make it the bagel? I don't know.
So overwhelmingly, everyone thinks India is not making it. I'm the only exception.
No, I also said India
Chaka.
winning.
Oh, it's
split.
It's split boat
50,
down the middle.
No, but you came up with these stats. They've never lost this, that. I thought.
But it can happen. Anything can happen.
Got it. Bye. See you post match. We're going to be live, and
Whenever the women's match.
game is still raining, so we'll update you. Be sure to subscribe to Sports Today. You'll know updates.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.